Good morning. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. We're here in the wrong game today, actually. I gotta reload the game. I forgot we were playing Euro Truck Simulator. Today is Thursday. Let's quit here. And let's open up the right one. I still can't read, well, I can read the chat on TikTok, but I can't see it on my main stream. So just bear with me for a minute, but I am trying to connect here. It takes a minute or two. I don't know why. It's not me. It's the system that I'm using. One out of the way. Let's put this one on the way. How's everyone's day going so far? Let's continue our career. Hello, Z-Kebs. Sorry, man. There's just one vowel there, man. Hard to say. All right, so where are we? I don't even know where we are. Let's go to navigation here. Let's check out where we are in the world. Okay, so I think based on my vague knowledge of Europe, we are in Germany. There's Innsbruck, is it? No. Montpellier, yes, I think it's Germany. Because Munich, Stuttgart, Zurich is it's Switzerland, so yeah, I think we're in Germany. I'm sure somebody's gonna correct me in the chat. So let me see here what's going on TikTok, because I still did not load, not me, but the app that I used to consolidate all my chat windows into one did not do that yet. Let's see. Predator, nice setup, thank you. Jacob, what wheelbase powers this? A 6 setup. Thank you, man. This is a Fanatec Club Sport DD, the 12 Newton meters one. How did you put the navigation on your phone? So check out my bio. You're gonna see there is a link to a video where I show exactly how to install it and a link to download it. Is there Malta in the game? Good question. I don't know. How did you put the navigation? Yeah, I answered that. Very close to Austria, but Germany. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's always somebody that knows more than I do about geography, especially European geography. All right, now it's working. I can see the chat in the right window. Oh, Z-Kibs, man, build one, dude. Just check out my tutorial, man. And if you do build one, please share with me. Just check out my Discord. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, so here we are. Oh yeah, I remember now. We were having a hard time parking here. We're taking this DHL truck to, I think it was Sweden. It's a long trip. We're gonna go to Sweden, so we're gonna eat some meatballs. And there was this truck that would come around and try to hit me every time. You watch the end of my last live stream, you'll see that. Mortal Kombat, Player 87, help me, Arduino, Golf 5. So, I don't know about the Golf 5. Each car cluster is completely different. It's like, it's like you telling me that I speak English, help me speaking in Russian. Because, unfortunately, I know a lot about the Volvo cluster, but I don't know anything about the Golf cluster. What I can do, however, is tell you that I'm almost sure that there is a GitHub out on the web, if you search on Google, with the Golf MK5 cluster information. So, history. Well, that's kind of rude to say. I'm like 43 years old. I don't want to learn about geography just so I can like out the gate point where I'm driving in the game. But yeah, I'm not the most knowledgeable in geography in Europe. I know a lot about Brazil, where I was born, South America, I know my way around there. In America, I know my way around here. So I am a little behind on Africa, Europe, and Asia, if you would allow me. Let's start. Let's get going. How long have you had this, Shoaib? I've had it for about 4 years now, 3 years, just about. Let's get the engine started. There we go. Parking brake is now off. The map. Oh, the map is wrong, so let's put the right map. There we go. That's the right map. Let's get going. Zach, you need to connect a dud OBD port, splice into the rear connection of your cluster, and use OBD as Arduino. Are you talking to? No, you're not. You're on. Yeah, I have an Arduino connected to my gauge cluster. Oh, where's the exit? Oh, so I don't need to do that. In fact, I don't have the OBD port anymore here on this simulator. All right, so we need to turn here. I think no, it's not here. It's on the next one. Oh, for the service indicator, I don't need to do that. What I need to do is eventually I need to incorporate into my code. And this is something I should have done when I finished my last revision. So I need to put a line in the code in my library in the Arduino that says, when I press this sequence of buttons, send this code. And I just forgot to do that. I actually had that in mind. And then once you install it, once you put it on the main rig, because I usually do the stuff on my workbench you saw on the video. So usually when I finish doing things on the workbench, it's when I upload here to my main rig, because I don't want to mess it up, right? I don't want to have any chance of screwing up anything here. So I will do that eventually. But the thing is, Zach, it's every 8,000 miles. So I'll try to record it. Right now it's at 113,000 miles. This is when I reset it yesterday. I didn't driven since yesterday. So I think it's 8,000 miles. It gives me like a month or two, and then I have to do that, and it takes like 2 minutes. Is that the right lane? Feels kind of... Yeah, I don't think that's the right lane. Kind of narrow. That stick, yes sir. That's the stick hidden right there. Well, thank you. Try driving it in real life, DJ777. Oh, absolutely 100% not. That car just crashed into that one, that crashed into that one. Oh my goodness, what the heck is going on here? And you're stopping right in front of me. Dude, everybody wants to crash here. Come on, people, move. What wheelbase do I have, Kevin? I do have the Fanatec Club Sport DD. Does it still show the service light? No, it does not. So now when I start up the cluster, it does not show the service light anymore. What would you say was the most fun part when building the sim rig? Fun part was when I was doing the cluster improvements. Oh wow, I'm going super fast. 37 miles an hour, I'm doing like 60 here. So when I was doing the gauge cluster, Zach, it was a lot of fun because I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to do that. I use ChatGPT and I'm very stubborn, so I keep going back and forth whenever I try to do things. So like whenever you get something to work, it's so like you become proud of yourself. You go like, hey, I'm a programmer. That's pretty awesome. Like when I was doing the climate control here and I made the buttons, like this one was especially hard to work, and this one too, like with the retarder. You can hear the retarder activating as I pull that forward and deactivating as I pull that backwards. Man, I can't even begin to tell you how exciting that was. That was literally fun. I would go and say, Yeah. Darius, do you even see my messages? Yes, I do, man. Sometimes I'm answering a message and then I miss yours, but I didn't see your first message. How much did setup cost? TMH, about $700. Oh, nice. You know how to fake a code. Yes, Adrenaline, I am on ETS. Today is Thursday. This guy just... Hey, Shadows! Thank you for the heart me, man. Thank you. How much did you pay for the dashboard? I think the dashboard's like $10. Pretty cheap. At the junkyard. You make car games, actually. Okay, I see that message. $700, sir. Yes, that is for the rig. Obviously, I'm not talking about a triple TV here. I'm not talking about the PC. I'm not talking about the wheelbase, because all those things, like let's draw a world where you just have the basics, right? You have a PC, you have a monitor, and you have a cheap Trustmaster T300, which is very good. I started with one. Okay, so let's say you have all that. Then all you need is buy car parts. That is $300. You need to buy it if you go to a junkyard, right? Oh, speeding violation. So if you go to a junkyard, you're going to spend about $300. If you buy the wood, the metal, the carpet, Arduinos, that kind of stuff, you're going to spend another $400. And then $700 gets you the rig. So you can plug your monitor, your computer, and your wheelbase and get going. That's how much. Obviously, you want to go over the top? Yeah. Obviously, you can buy triple TV like I have here. So, you know, like I can show you. This is the other TV. This is the other TV right here. So I have a bunch of, you know, TVs, and I have the PC, and then you can spend a lot of money. GR, why ATS setup on ETS? I don't know what you're saying, man. It's not an ATS setup. This is Euro Truck Simulator now, and I'm driving a car. And please don't spam the chat if you don't mind. Which country are you driving on Adrenaline? I am in Germany right now, and I think we're headed towards... I don't think we are headed towards Switzerland. Not Switzerland, I'm sorry. Sweden today. Yeah, it's going to be a long trip. There's still an hour and 10 minutes left, so we're going to cross Europe, pretty much. What button is to lift the axle off the floor in-game? So I use this one. The passenger temperature. How do you install a real wheel on ETS? So how do you do that is by going to my channel, link in my bio, and you can watch my video on how to install a steering wheel on a simulator. Jacob, why are you doing this though? Like, why? Well, there's so many reasons, Jacob. I don't know if you're familiar with hobbies. So hobbies are a very interesting thing. So us humans, we work for money, and I have a full-time job and I work for money. And then when we're on our downtime, some people like to, I don't know, play golf or go to, you know, make wood projects. Or electronics. I combine wood projects with electronics with cars, which is also something that I love. And I built a simulator in my own house to be able to play games with it. And then I started sharing with the world, so I'm teaching everybody how to do the same thing and earning money while doing this because I work from home and I don't have to drive every day. I know why, I don't know if that covers everything, but there's more to it. Well, thank you, I am King. Thank you, man. Can I correct you as you are driving a truck? Yes, sir, you can correct me. I am driving a truck indeed. ALXK, what DLCs do you have? Dude, that's a very good question. I didn't memorize all the DLCs that I have. I have a couple DLCs, and I'm missing a bunch here. I'm waiting until there's a like sale discount so I can buy more. RepCap, thank you. FWGXO, thank you. Are you using any mods in the game, Adrenaline? Yes, I am. So I am using the real physics, real world brands, tires, sounds. There's a few. Got another accent? Oh boy, people are very crazy today. Thank you, sir. Is it hard to do? It's not hard to do. It's just a lot of work. but if you're willing to work on it, and you can get it going. Hey, thank you, I am King. Roni X7, yo bro. These guys, they crashed. And you like to virtually drive a truck? Yes, I like to virtually drive anything on wheels, Jacob. So from Mondays to Friday, I drive trucks. And the reason is it's so much easier for me to talk to you guys and interact and answer questions and help out. And on Saturdays, I do play car games, racing games, crashing games. I go wild and do other things. So yeah, I like anything on wheels, and I like anything on wings also. I fly Flight Simulator here. I fly in real life as well. I fly a Cessna 150 in real life. So yeah, I love anything that has an engine. I think that would be the most accurate description of what I actually enjoy. I am King, right? Dude, I sometimes sit here on my simulator and I think what, you know, the 12-year-old me would say if he knew that he'd be driving on a simulator in his own house. Like, I used to play Super Monaco GP like on Sega, and or in Atari. I used to play Enduro. Like, dude, I'm using a real steering wheel to drive a truck in the game. I would never have thought that when I was 12 years old. That'd have been insane. So we're gonna stop here for a second. We're gonna just click to sleep, and then we're gonna wake up, and it's gonna be a brand new day. And light will shine again. Yes, sir, Heaven's Life Group. I can't wait. So they're gonna release that DLC soon. That'll be fun. There's gonna be the Dodge and the Ford. So that'll be awesome. How do you read the chat? So let me show you. Let me just stop the truck here and I'll show you. Do you need to fill up the gas soon? Yes, I do, Jacob. I actually do. I have about maybe a little bit in a quarter. So let me show you. So this is how we read the chat. Right here is you guys. And the reason why I don't like when people spam the chat, it's because there's a delay when you send messages. And this is how big my chat window is. And then if you keep talking and spamming and going, this will move up and gone from my view. Poof. And I can't read the questions anymore. So I can't read your question, I can't read the questions that other people asked, and you got to remember, I'm live streaming, I'm driving in the game, I'm trying to read the chat, I'm answering questions, so if you ask a question while I'm answering a question, I won't just stop mid-question and start answering, so that's where I read the questions. And yes, so I do need fuel soon, let me show you. You can see my fuel gauge in detail. You do have the image here on the top or on the right, depending on where you are, but let me give you like a zoom. Is that zoomed out? Yeah, zoom maxed. Right here, about a quarter. You can see how much fuel I have left. All right, let's stop. Put the parking brake on, engine off, and let's sleep. Magically turn into daylight. Boom. All right, let's see other questions here. My hobby is mechanics because it looks satisfying how cars... Yes, Christopher, that's fun. I also like mechanics. I will always do work on my own cars myself. RL, because I have the money and everything, thank God, but I don't know how to code. Don't worry, RL, you don't know how to code. I don't either. ChatGPT is here to help us. So don't worry about that. Just follow my tutorial on my channel, and trust me, you'll be able to do it without knowing how to code. I don't know how to code. Thank you, Jordan. David RDN, why don't you play with a car? I'm not sure I understand your question. I am with an interior of a car here. Yes, Jacob, I will stop for gas later. I like to leave it, you know, at least when the light is on. So, you know, it's more fun. Fully functional, your RPMs that are 6,000 RPMs at 50 miles an hour, Jesse. Yes, and let me explain to you why. So let's start the engine here, and you'll understand why the RPMs are as they are. So let me move here. Let's zoom in, Enhance. Let's move here up. So let me show you where the gauge cluster is. Right here. Where's my hand? Right here. So this is the RPMs in the truck, right? You can see it's at 600 RPMs. Very low RPMs, just like a real truck is. This is sitting at 2000 RPMs. What gives? All right. So what gives is, imagine if this was showing 600. The gauge cluster would be like all the way down. And when I go full throttle, like red line, it goes to 2000 RPMs. See here? 2000 now. 2000 is the max RPMs this truck will go. Now, 2000 RPMs is calibrated to my tachometer to show 7500. So there you go. That's why it's not showing, 600, because it makes more sense to me to see the gauge needle moving, and when the line is at the red line, I know that I need to shift. That's it. Super simple. All right, let me see other questions. Super cool, love it. Thank you, I am King. That setup looks cool. Thank you, Joshua. Please don't do that bike life chase. Just write your message. Don't spam the chat. What is my red app, Zachary? It's the same as here. Flybrick S60R. Azul, the floppy puppy. Welcome back, man. I remember you, dude. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Let's get going, because it's, wow, and it's raining quite hard. You're the... How much did it cost to me, Darts? About $700 in car parts and hardware. So if you're building, obviously I'm only talking about the rig, not talking about the TVs and all the other stuff. Just a question, not to be annoying or anything, but when you estimate that the second part of the tutorial will come, man, you're not being annoying, man. It's fine. You can ask me as much as you want. It's been very hectic lately. So the summer brought my in-laws here in my house, and I've been working a lot on my real work, and I've been also trying to create content. So I need to finish a couple projects I have at home, and then I will be able to focus on finishing the tutorial. So I started it already, but I will do that. So I don't know the timeline. I don't know when. Newsflash, try Beam and G. I do that every Saturday, man. So check out my live streams on Saturday. Thanks. I think I'm going to do it with a BMW E60, which was always my dream. RL, yes, the E60 is super fine. I did build a E60. If you check out my videos on TikTok, you'll see it. I built a BMW 535 2005? Yeah, it was 2005. And in my tutorial, we'll teach you how to do that, because the process is exactly the same. Jal, thank you, man. You always showing up and always giving me. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Did you get anything custom built? I did build everything custom built. So everything you see here underneath, obviously, of what Volvo gave to me. Yes, I built the wood structure. I welded the metal structure to put the steering wheel, and it's firm. All that stuff. JCBXHTL_88. What are you playing? I am playing Euro Truck Simulator. Hey there, Nature Boy. Welcome. Nice to see you again, dude. Let's change lane. You're gonna wait right there. He's carrying a helicopter. That's pretty cool. Do you do trucking in real life, Vauxhall? No, I do not. I never driven a truck in real life, man. How much does it cost for your full setup, Poppy? For the full rig, not the setup, full rig, it's about $700. At a hole? I work at home. Yeah, I know what you meant. I don't work at a hole, but at home. Come on, guys. What are you doing here? What? Dude, really? The dude just basically stopped in the middle of the highway and then changed lanes right in front of me. I'm telling you, these NPCs. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I did go the wrong way. I was supposed to be on the other side. I think that's where trucks are supposed to be. Oops. When this game comes out to console, yes, I hope they do have multiplayer. Where's my keyboard? And do you have a what is a non-driving setup? My keyboard is right here. That's a keyboard right there, and I have some body stuff. Folder here. Yeah, that was for trucks, but we're end up in the same place, so that's fine. All good. Mel, why is the RPM so high? So they're not high, they're calibrated. You see a real truck cluster will go up to 2,000 RPMs in the red line. So that would be very annoying if I would only go up to 2,000 RPMs here. But what I did is I calibrated 2,000 RPMs in the game truck equals 7,500 in my real tachometer. It's just calibrated so I can see the whole range of motion here. Hey, Davix, I saw you posted. I didn't have time to check it out, man. I'm sorry. I saw you posted, though. Minion, how do you make that? You can check out on my tutorial on the Red app. Enough Yomar, about $700 for the rig, man. I'm not talking about the TVs or the PC or the wheelbase, just the rig, the part that makes my simulator special. Looks like Austria. That could be. Let's see. I am close to the city of Nuremberg. Nuremberg. I'm butchering the pronunciation. I'm pretty sure. Like a not for driving setup, like normal. Yeah, I forgot your previous question, Nature Boy. I'm sorry. I just saw now your explanation and I missed it. Armandas. Yeah, I really want to play it, but I only have a laptop and I really don't know if I'll be able to run it. Armandas, you can set the graphics to a little bit lower settings, and then you might be able to run it. There you go, another speeding violation. I'm not gonna care anymore. So what I'm gonna do is every time a police officer, oh no, I'm gonna turn here so I don't need to crash. I was gonna crash into the police officer so he stops giving me tickets. Because I'm not gonna slow down. What Red app, Minion? The one with the play button in the center. I can't say the name. It's another app where people usually have videos on. Thank you, Yomar. Thank you, man. How'd you make the map on your phone, Minion? So check out on Google, Truck Sim, altogether, GPS. This is how you get that map on your phone or tablet. Can you honk? Yes. Sure thing, Dabix. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing your Android Auto. Is in Germany still? Oh, okay. Yeah, I am now. Alright, I am. Yeah. The closest city is Dresden. But it's still far. But I don't know which way is north. The map turns to where I'm going, so I don't know if that's true north right now. You should try Lone Shark. Very fun game on Steam. Lone Shark. What does it do? Yes, Minion, that is correct. It's fantastic. In Germany, trucks are not allowed to go faster than 80. Yes, sir, I am. I'm aware of that. As you can see, I'm just going between 80 and 90-ish kilometers an hour. And that is very annoying because in the US, we can drive much faster. In the US, we can go like 75 miles an hour, which is just roughly at 115 kilometers an hour. Much better. Oh, thank you, Armando. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Nice, nature boy. I need to learn how to drift. One day you guys are gonna see me just embarrassing myself on live stream trying to learn how to drift. James Bond, 00725. It's a manual car. This is the Volvo Spaceball. And I am on 6-speed because this truck only has 6-speed now. And here's the pedal. You can see my clutch is right here on my left. What car is it? It's a Volvo S60R 2005. Aviation Guy 135. I really like your setup and it inspired me to make a 2014 Taurus cop car. Oh, that would be insane, dude. Can you imagine you make a, like, not only the setup, but you put like a real strobe lights, like the flashing lights, and you could actually make it work with the game, so you have that lights going on if you're on a pursuit or something. That'd be dope, Aviation. Join my Discord. If you ever do that, please share that with me. I'd love to see that. Like, for real. Livin SCH. Why do we have a Volvo Combi interior? Well, it's the same as a sedan, so S60Rs and V70Rs share the same interior. And I do have it because I like it. I do own the same car in real life as well. And Volvo are amazing cars, even in the Combi configuration, which we call wagons here in the States. Oh, it's a fishing game where you pay $2 million. It's a horror game. I see. It's a horror game, but not scary. Right. Most people floor it here in the States. Yes, people go super fast. Even trucks. John, how much money did it cost? About $700. Armandas, in real life, what's your favorite? To drive a manual or automatic? So, it depends on the day, dude. I have a manual car. My Volvo S60R has the same shifter as this one. It depends. Like on weekends, if I'm going to fly, like at the airport, I like to go with my Volvo S60R in manual. I just like, you know, it's a nice stroll. I'm not doing anything special. But if I am like on a daily basis, I'm going to the supermarket, I'm just gonna grab the automatic car, man. Good morning. Where am I headed on the map today? So I'm headed towards Sweden. I don't know. I probably butchered that. The GPS is not free, Minion, but it's on Google, and if you go to their Patreon, you're gonna find it. On the tutorial build, I did put the leg rest for the foot. Not on this one yet. Really? Are you not gonna? Oh, thank you. There's a guy here. I was using my turn signal, and he would not let me turn. Alright. Thank you, Steve. And George LH. What's the point of doing this versus just drive a normal truck and earn money? Well, there's so many layers of dumb thinking like that. Well, this is a hobby first. I'm not driving a truck second, obviously. I can stop this, go to the bathroom at any time. I can go to bed, I can sleep, I can get up. I can go turn around and go to my desk and start working because I work from home, so I'm commuting to my home office, if you will. And 3, I am earning money from my social media and also from my real office job. And I don't have to deal with crazy people driving crazy in front of me and crashing and having to spend money. There's so many layers. But yeah, that's in the gist of what, you know, what's the point. Does the air work in the setup? So there'll be, what do you mean air? Vic, how does the speedometer work? So you need to use an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. If you watch my video from yesterday, you'll kind of see what is required to make it work. Also, if you drive your truck in the middle lane all the time, in real life, you'd be so pissed off with you blocking and all the other cars from going 230. Yeah, but I'm not doing that. Anytime I have a chance, I stay on the right lane. Just that the game keeps moving lanes a lot, so sometimes it's just easier to stay in the middle lane. The game is compressed, so it's a lot smaller. You drive like for a minute here, and then you have to switch lanes already. Like right now, I have to change lanes because this lane is turning only. So you see the point? I just changed that lane, and now I'm going to change this lane. Oh, nice, nature. Hello, Wazao. Are you a bot? Or are you real? How do you get the Google Maps to work on your setup? So this is an app called Truck Sim, altogether, GPS. If you type it on Google, you'll find it. And it's on Patreon. Thank you, Jetson. Thank you, man. Does that setup worth like a budget Toyota car? No, man. $700. This is how much you can spend to get the car part working and, you know, fully set up. If I super chat, will I get more chat points? I think so. You get those little special symbols, and also you get a special place in my heart. You can become like a supporter, a monthly supporter. I am creating a chat on my Discord special for supporters, so you guys will be able to talk to me and ask questions and get help if you're building a simulator like this. How much was for the car parts? It was $300. Hello, how are you using your phone as GPS, Eric? So you can find on Google, if you type in Truck Sim altogether, GPS, you're gonna find it. It's on Patreon. Hey, Aussie man, good day, mate. I don't know how to do, really? The guy just dived. That was funny. I didn't even have well, I got a ticket now, but I didn't even get a ticket because I was not wrong. But now I got a ticket. Oh, and I need fuel. Should have stopped there. Do you have traffic mod? Yes, I have more traffic because it's like 10 a.m. and depending on the time of day, I'll get more traffic. Yeah, it looks expensive. In my case, it is expensive. I did spend a lot of money on it. We're gonna take this exit. But it's it can be as much as you want to be, because you can spend less money buying cheaper, like a cheaper PC, a cheaper monitor, cheaper wheelbase, that kind of stuff. Driving on 55,000 RPMs. No, what happens here is this tachometer is calibrated. So it's calibrated to match my gasoline tachometer. So when it's 2,000 RPMs in the truck, this is going to show 7,500 RPMs. So 5,000 RPMs is roughly 1,300 RPMs in the truck. So it's calibrated, so I can see the whole motion. But why do you have a Volvo car dashboard and wheel if you drive a truck, King? Because I can drive anything here, and today happens that I'm driving a truck. A Volvo truck, mind you. So, I'm not that far off. I'm almost crashing. But yeah, so I'm not that far off. And on Saturdays I drive cars, race cars, and other things. You want to see some rain? It is rainy, man. You want me to stop the... You're going to see some rain accumulating on my windshield. I don't know if that will show in detail, but it is raining. Not a lot, but it is. Longest trip, Richie? Oh man, I don't know. I did a trip once from Italy to Sweden, and that took about 3 hours, I think. I had to go in 2 live streams to finish it. How much did it cost? The wheel and the pedals. Are you talking about the controller ones or like the... Well, I assume you're talking about the controllers because the pedal is controllers. I spent, I think it was $799 for the wheelbase. I spent another 100-ish on the sacrificial steering wheel to put behind here. And the pedals I got for free from Moza. Wait, you drive F1? Yes, sir. If you check out my videos on Saturdays, you'll be able to see that. Sir Pickle Squash. Yes, the miles not only go up, man, but I do get the service light reminder. If you watch my video from yesterday, you'll see that I had to reset the service reminder because of that. And I really need fuel now. Oh, that's nice, Iot. I don't remember because you don't have like a username. I'm seeing like iot.mafk. So, yeah, thank you for watching my live stream, man. What's the point of this game? So you take cargo and deliver it, and you try to be as realistic as possible. Have you heard of Taxi Sim? Yes, I never played it, but I have heard of it. Do you like ETS 2 or ATS more? So, I like ATS because the speed limit is a little better. It's a little faster. Like, right now, I'm 10 miles over the speed limit, and so be it. I'm just getting tickets left and right. Okay, there's a gas station up ahead. Because I am on vapors now. Yeah, you need to buy the game on Steam. But there's a gas station to my left here. Maybe about 10 miles. Do you pay for premium on where? Dude, thank you so much for the heartbeat. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Pickle Squash. Thank you, man. Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you for coming back to my live streams, dude. It's been a while. I was not live streaming for the longest time, and then it came back. Let's get some snacks at the gas station. Yeah. Let the rain stop. We are going to be on fumes by the time we get to the gas station. But it's right there. It's on the next right. Do I have... Yes, see Goodwin, I do. I'm streaming there as well right now. Marcel, what inspires me the most when picking delivery locations? That's a good question, man. Usually I will consider the time it will take for me. Like, if I can finish the delivery during the live stream, then I'll try to pick that. Because it's fun to finish and start live streams with you guys here. But these guys are lining up here. There's another free pump on the other side. Premium gas? Alright. We had 29 miles until the tank would go empty. You can see here, up here on the, if you're watching vertical, and if you're watching horizontal, you can see here, we were so close from running out of gas. Where's my speakers located? So I have 2 speakers. One is under right about here, and the other one is right about here, behind the dashboard. But right now I'm listening through my headphones. Let me zoom in on my cluster here so you guys can see the light turning off. There you go. You can see that the fuel light is on right here. And as I start refueling, not only the miles that shows on my cluster right here will start going up, but the light and the needle will move. So I have a button behind my steering wheel right here. There's a button. You can't see it, but there's a button that is programmed to work as enter. So if I click enter, it'll start fueling it up. So it is now, and you see the light will turn off in a second. There you go, lights off. Truck simulator with a car interior. Yes, boy, because I think it's less weird to drive a truck with a car than drive a car with a truck interior. And I do drive cars as well here. Do you deliver for Amazon too? I deliver to whatever brands they have in the game, man. Drive! Tyrone, I'm fueling my car, man. My truck. So there you go. Now you can see the needle is still moving up. and it's gonna go all the way up to full in a second. Dirt. Game name is Euro Truck Simulator. Alright, so needle is full. Let's start the engine. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, now it is full. I'm sorry. Yeah, you couldn't see. I was looking at my widescreen version. Apologies. How much to fill that gas tank? It was 1,410 euros. Get going. No go phone. I did not. Please don't spam the chat if you don't mind. This is tight. I don't think I was supposed to come this way. Yeah, there was a trash can. Yeah, I think I need to go that way. What company mods do you use, Matthew? I am just using the Real Brands mod from the Steam workshop. On how much kilometer are you on? I don't know if I understand the question. V70 or S60? Both, Texas. It's the same interior for the V70 or the S60, same year. So if you are, you know, if you look at the interior from both cars, they're both the same. Redneck Strong gameplay, yes sir. I think that'll be awesome when it comes out. Hello to Malaysia, Floor Jens Gamers. If you guys don't mind on the Red app, please hit the like button and also subscribe. I don't know what's happening. Since yesterday, my viewership on YouTube just drastically dropped out of the blue. So if you don't mind, hit that like button. It won't hurt you. And also, if you like what you see, just hit the subscribe button as well. It helps a lot. Your blinker, what about it? On the odometer, how much kilometers? I don't know, I have to do the math. This is mileage. This is miles, so I have about 113,000 miles on it. Missing the radio to communicate with fellow truckers. Yeah, that's true, Richie. What would you think about the new XC90? I liked it. I liked the design. I like the new S90 as well. I prefer sedans, so I did like the design of their new lineup. When did they drop the road trip DLC? Man, I hope soon. That is a great idea. And I'm over the speed limit by 10 miles an hour, so if we find a police officer, we'll have a ticket. So yeah, I can't get pulled over, but if a police officer is driving by and sees me driving over the speed limit, I'll get a ticket. So you'll hear like a sound of coins and a siren. But I turned it off. What do you mean I turned it off? The blinkers? Yeah, it was on. Just like when you're in the real car, if you're shifting lanes and if you don't turn the wheel enough, that will not deactivate. So like right doing light turns like this, the turn signal will remain on. But if I do a little more, see, it just returned by itself. So like we're going right now. So let's say I put to the right and I'm gonna keep my hands here. So you see, I'm not gonna disengage. When the turn ends, I'm gonna straighten up the steering wheel a little more. So you'll see the blinker will turn off. Just like in the real car. And we're about straight now, so I'm gonna go, and there you go, and it's off. How you have a real speedometer connected to your game, so you do need Arduinos, man. Yes, very well noted. I am driving a truck, but with a car interior. Where am I driving? We're driving towards Sweden. where are we right now? We're close to a city called Rostock. And what country are we on? I don't know. It doesn't say the countries, it just say the cities. Berlin, so I think we're still in Germany. Because I don't know that city, Rostock in Germany. But I think we're in Germany. Thank you for the follow, guys. Especially there on the YouTube. So hard, man, to grow, and I don't know what's happening to the algorithm the past couple of days. It's just not bringing people. Do you still have tickets you haven't paid? No, they discount the money right away. Does the odometer work? Yes, as you can see, it's going up. Oh, there's an accident. That's why this guy moved. We're gonna just cut in front of him. Am I driving a Mercedes? No, I'm driving a Volvo. Volvo FH16 with the 540 horsepower. I'll show you in a second. Here. I'm driving this Volvo here. Z-Kips, so wait, so to set up a Arduino you need to connect the wires, right? Yes, you need to connect the wires. The GT7 guy, hey, welcome, man. Oh, that's alright, but you came by just to say hello. Drop that like button, because I don't know what's happening to my Red app. They're holding my views, man. I'm not getting the same amount of viewership I got last week. Just have about 100 people watching here. Come on, people. Hit the like button, please. There's 100 of you there. If all of you hit the like button, the live stream will be, you know, better. And the chat rate is only at 1, so you guys need to start talking. Talk to me. Talk to me. Troll me. I don't know. Whatever. Just be respectful on that trolling, okay? Oh, we gotta turn here. Oh, TT Diesel, nice. You have a P2 Volvo as well. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you. So we are in a city, and we need to turn left here. You're supposed to turn left. Yes, I know that. I just saw it on my GPS here. I think you guys can see, right? Also, where the blue line is. Where am I going? We're going to Sweden. Going to Sweden, my friends. Do they do this for training on the job? I think I've heard from other truck drivers that they do. But I'm not sure, you know, to what extent they do that. Alex Witho, any mods? Yes, I'm running the real physics, real lights, real traffic, real brands. What else? The rain improvement. Oh, I think we're gonna take the ferry. How did you connect the GPS? So check out on Google. Type Truck Sim GPS. Truck Sim all together, GPS separate, Patreon. You're gonna find it. Is this real or a game? This is a game, man. But thank you. That is a very nice compliment. What is my favorite truck? So far, I like the VNL in America. I like that truck. I think it's nice looking. I do prefer American trucks because of their the way they look. All right, so we gotta go here. It's tight. Why do they make things so tight in Europe? Security check. How do you hook all that up, Ryder? So you can check out my tutorial. I am making the electronics tutorial right now, but in a in a very short explanation. So you need something called Arduino. So that is a microcontroller that you can program, and then you got to put a CAN bus hat on top of it. This will allow the Arduino to talk with the gauge, and you need to sniff the CAN bus data out of a real car, and with that you'll be able to just run the code and connect it to an app called SimHub on your computer. SimHub will then get the gain data and send it over to the Arduino. Oh, thank you, DJ. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. So don't forget to drop the like button. We got a little better there on the Red app, so we need to get back to about 200 people. I was getting like about 30,000 views every morning, and we're about an hour in and only 5,000 views, guys. Come on. Help out a small creator. Everybody helps the big guys. Help the small ones too. Says you need to pay for the GPS thingy. Yes, sir, you do, because they're still developing it. So let's support the developer. This is super hard stuff, man. Nobody has ever done this before. So I'm more than happy to have to pay for the Patreon and get this thing supported. So it will be free when it's released, but for now, if you want to have early access, they will charge you. All right, so we need to go to Sweden. So here we are. Let's go to this Strelberg. What happens if we go to the other one? Oh, the other one is here. All right, let's embark into this. Redneck Strong Gameplay, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? I don't mind you asking. I am from Brazil. Born and raised in Brazil, but now an American citizen by choice. And I live here in Tampa Bay area. So my air brake is low on pressure. Let me show you guys. So that's why I have this chime. Oh, we're not on the same page here, guys. I didn't notice that. So let me just fix that. There we go. Now we're on this. No, we're not. There we go. Now we're on the same page. So if you see the screen here, well, now you won't. But the top little line there is the brake pressure. It was at 60 psi. It needs to be over 80 to stop blinking. Oh, Mark, that's amazing, man. Yeah, Arduino CAN bus. It's a great combination, dude. And you can use the same combination to sniff the CAN bus out of your car. All you have to do is make a makeshift connection to plug onto your OBD port, and you can sniff the CAN bus data. Yes, it's raining. I'll get the wipers on here. DJ Dirty Mellow, that's so sweet, dude. Just join my Discord and don't forget to show your build, man. Share with us. ETS2 Aviator from Poland. This is ETS. Okay, we're clear left and right. So how much does it cost to build that? It does cost about $700 here in the US. If you get the parts and you know, that's how much you'll spend. In car parts, $300 and $400 or so in the hardware. Greetings to Lithuania. Thank you, man. Thank you, Kalashas. Thank you for dropping a comment. We need to get more messages going on the Red app where you are right now on my channel. Eu falo português sim, Tomás. Você é brasileiro ou é português, cara? Headlight on, wipers on, intermittent. Yes, the headlights are on. The game, when it's dusk, doesn't show the headlights too well. Like, see, I'm going full beams here, and if you look outside the truck, you'll see that the lights are on. We can go like super lights, but even still, it's not gonna shine yet. As it gets darker, it will. Can you sit in the passenger seat? Yes, you can. More than welcome to. build one with a Nissan. Nice. The X-Trail. Yeah, I remember that one. They had the yellow version. That was pretty cool. What dash do I have? I have the Volvo S60R dash. Christopher Joe Storm. Why what exactly? Thank you, Fraser. What do you use for GPS, Tom? I use an app called Truck Sim GPS. Altogether, Truck Sim, then GPS, Patreon. You do need to pay for it as of right now while they're still developing it. Once it's released, I hear it's going to be free. But you can join the Discord and help out. Oh, valeu, Tomás. Pô, conheci um português de Portugal essa semana na escola da minha filha. Gente boa, cara. Eu não tinha nunca visto um português de Portugal aqui na minha região. Awesome, Miko. Yeah, you have a C30. Nice choice. I like the C30. Ooh, I was kind of fast there. You want to build with a Chevy? Nice. Which Chevy? What about your screen? Do you use a TV for that? Yes. So I do use triple TV. So as you can see, this is my right side, and you can kind of see where my rear view mirror is right here, and stretching as far as you can. And then on the left as well, I do have another TV, and the rear view mirror is here. So it's a triple TV setup. I have exactly the same number of people watching on TikTok and on the Red app. It was 97 for a second on both. Thank you. How many gears does the truck have? 6. It has 6 gears. I changed to a 6-gear transmission. We're gonna turn here, and I think I'm gonna stop for a quick rest. Do we have time? Yeah, we do. There's a bunch of cars coming. Who's that lady? Those are the lizards, right? The chat called her Emma. That's Emma. And you begin to see more Volvos here, because that's a Volvo XC70. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you. Jaden Reba, hey, you've been here before, haven't you? Welcome back. I remember your username, or am I mistaken? You need help with a BMW cluster? Well, at least the good news is there's a lot of people that work on the BMW clusters. Hey, Hen. Yes, you're new, so welcome to my car, or truck in this case today. Hey, PCD, welcome. Let's take this exit. We're gonna sleep so we can turn into daylight. I do prefer to drive in the daylight because you guys can see better. Hello from Sweden. Oh, nice, Charlie. We are in Sweden right now. We just arrived. You want to see the lady again? Let me put the parking brake. There you go. There's the lady. That's Emma. She's bored and she doesn't like because I drive too fast sometimes. So let's turn into daylight. So here's the truck. And if we click enter, that'll sleep and wake up. Alright, good morning, Sweden. Opa, de Portugal aí, Ren. Você fala português, então? Ô, Diogo, bom dia, cara. E aí, beleza? Alright, let's get going. We're gonna have to deliver this cargo in 12 minutes. We're almost there. So, in order to turn the truck on, I use the button, and I turn it on. This first one turns the battery, and now the engine. And again, I do need to service my truck because the brake pressure, as you can see up here, or in case of the vertical, right there on the top line there, it's increasing. It's at 69 psi, 70. So it'll stop beeping. There you go. 70 psi is the minimum. How do you do this overlay? Which one you're talking about? Sonas. Oh, nice, Charlie. You're gonna buy your first sim rig. That's awesome, dude. What are you planning to buy, man? So let's get going. Parking brake off. Oh, we still have a low brake pressure. We need to service our truck. Why don't you use the start and stop button? So the reason why is I made this button into a fail-safe button. So this button here turns off all the electric system here. So if I need to shut down everything, I just press this button and it will shut down. I don't really need to have a one-to-one like in the real car, so I'm happy to press this button here. PCD, where are you? What country? We are in Sweden today. We're gonna have some meatballs at IKEA. Could the engine go kaboom for overheating? I think so, hon. I never tried, but I think it would. The overlay, that's like you are in the game. Oh, I am in the game. That's not an overlay. Oh, Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas Peterson. That is a Swedish last name, isn't it? Like originally? Alright. You're gonna have to wait, dude. Thank you guys for following. If you don't mind, on the red app on my channel, hit the like button, subscribe, help out a small creator to grow a little bit, and support the channel. If you're interested, I have tutorials on my channel. I have tutorials on how to build the steering wheel, how to put the Apple CarPlay, how to get the whole rig built, and I'm working on my tutorial for the electronics. So yeah, it does motivate me even more when you guys appreciate and hit the like button, subscribe. I love sharing, so that is always welcome. Danish. Oh, nice. So yeah, the game Euro Truck Simulator and the American Truck Simulator are both coming to Xbox or PlayStation 5. That'll be awesome. So this will allow a lot of people to play, which they're not currently able to. And a lot of people are interested in playing truck simulators. Could you drive to Stockholm? I think so. I'm not sure if I'm going to be close to Stockholm. But we're going to this city called Jönköping? I'm butchering. But let's see if there's anything in Stockholm. Hey, Toby! Como você colocou o GPS no celular? Diogo, procura no Google, cara. Truck Sim, tudo junto, GPS. E aí vai estar lá, é no Patreon, tem que pagar, mas vale a pena, cara. Os caras estão desenvolvendo, é um argentino que está fazendo esse projeto. E dá pra você juntar, entrar no Discord deles e é bem legal. Thank you for the follow, George. Thank you, man. Does it have real-time collision? So the collision here is not pretty good. If you want to see nice crash physics, you got to join my live streams on Saturday. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, ZSA1. Thank you, man. We're pretty close now. We're about, 8 minutes away from our destination. Here in Sweden. So we can stop at IKEA and have some meatballs. I really like their meatballs, though, from IKEA. Have you guys had dinner there or lunch? Pretty good food. Pretty cheap and good. Hey, Dad Pop. Well, thank you. That is a big compliment. The Redneck, I play on Saturdays. Usually I go from game to game. So I play Assetto Corsa, Assetto Corsa Competizione. I do play BeamNG a lot. I like BeamNG. It's one of my favorite games of all time, like literally. And I do play on Saturdays because it's a little harder to talk to the audience while you're live streaming, like a sim race game, a racing game, or crashing or doing things that you need to concentrate. So I just kind of leave it to Saturdays, while on weekdays I can actually talk to you guys and interact, answer questions, and, you know, can you guess it? Man, I got tickets already, a lot of tickets, so I'm just gonna keep it around. I'm over the speed limit already. So yeah, but I do play other games on Saturday, and it's a lot of fun. If you watch one of my live streams from Saturdays, you'll see. They usually have a different thumbnail on it. Like the last one had a car crashing, a Volvo crashing. Play some music. It is playing. It's just not high enough, the volume, but you can hear it. As I change the lane with no turn signal. Yeah, I can play any kind of sim racing game, even airplane. I can pretty much anything. It's a computer, so I can play whatever. And these are just like a joystick, so every button here can be programmed to do whatever. Yes, Lord, you can actually. There is one very good S60R on Assetto Corsa, and you can find it on Google. It's gonna be on a Patreon page, but it's free. You don't have to pay for that one. So just type on Google Volvo S60R Assetto Corsa Patreon. You'll find it, and it's for free. It's a pretty good model. I just think their gear ratio is not very good, because even when you go to a track like Nordschleife that has that very long straight, it won't get to the 6th gear. You never get, you know, high RPMs enough to get to the 6th gear. Can you play other music or just this song? So I could play other music, however, the problem is the Red app is kind of annoying about copyright. So if I put any music here that is copyrighted, it will strike, not strike, but it will demonetize my video or share my revenue with somebody else, which I don't want to do. So, what am I playing? Lesedi, I am playing Euro Truck Simulator. Pass, now we're good here. We're a little bit too close, but we're good. Digital 404, gotcha, because it will be good feature to have for new truck drivers to experience when you go out in the real world. They know what to expect. Yeah, I've heard from actual truck drivers that play the game and drive in real life that the game is actually quite accurate in its like current form. So you can actually learn how to drive a real truck, especially the parking part. They said it's pretty good. Charlie, yes, I do have, actually I have 3 S60s. I have one that is a 2005 S60R in manual with the navigation, just like this one. I have a 2020 Volvo S60 T5, and I have a 2022 S60 T8. Wait, so you think that S60R's ratio are too long? I thought they were a little long in real life. They're long in real life, Lord, but not as long as they make it in the mod that it's available for Assetto Corsa. I think it's just kind of a configuration problem. So I think they should fix that, but I never left any feedback, so I think that's a little bit on me as well. When is the North Scandinavia DLC due? I don't know, man. It's a good question. I saw they're working on it. Gotta slow down here. The speed limit is much slower. We're gonna have to stop at the service station because I've been getting air pressure problems. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, I love S60s, man. I really do. I think it's one of the best stands Volvo has. I'm a big Volvo fan, as one can tell. Oh, absolutely, that Paula. And that's another reason why I think it's like people come here and say, why don't you drive a truck in real life? That's a lot of responsibility, man. And I like playing here. I can crash with zero risk. No, you know, nobody can be hurt other than NPCs. Oh, nice. He has good taste, man. Can you show Sweden? Yeah, we're in Sweden right now. So we have to look left and right here because I do have the other TV here and I can see the traffic coming here. There's one car coming and I think we're good to go now. Thank you, Zero Fade. Thank you. Good morning, Coda Bear. Welcome, welcome. And we're here, pretty much. This is where we're delivering this cargo. And then we're gonna stop at the service center. 1999 D70. Oh, nice. On 3 spokes? That's pretty cool, man. I like the S70. Is your father, by any chance, here in Florida? Because I do recognize the last name. So, where do you need it? Oh, right there. So, I think we can kind of go right here and then go around and then park. It's gonna be an easy parking. I hope. Good morning, the TikTok roller. Let's see. Gotta clear that car. Are we clear? Yes, we are. Pretty good. Not even close. You know what also be a good feature to have? Like to have them open the front hood and do work on it. Yes. You know, some animations would be cool. Oh, so I know your dad, Rios, Bill Jr. Yeah, I know. I know your dad. I've been to some Florida Volvo meetings with my car, and I think I met your dad in one of those. There's one in Orlando that I was. We're I don't remember if we're friends on Facebook, but yeah. Your dad knows me probably also, because he will know the crazy Volvo dude. And he knows my car as well. You've seen it. That's crazy. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you. So you drive a 1973 International. That's pretty cool, man. Those are classics. So we're gonna go close here. This is where we're gonna park. It's pretty easy. And it's supposed to be the hard one. But what do you mean trailer damage? There's a foot to that box. There's a lot of trailer damage on this trip. Does the AC work? No, the AC does not work, but the radio does. I think I need to move it. Oh, there. Good. Oh, nice. Yes. Oh, I know your dad. Pretty cool. Nice to meet you too, man. All right, so we are here in our destination in Sweden. So we put the parking brake on. Let's get the trailer disconnected. So the reason why I don't have AC and heat here, digital, is because I am in my home office. Let me see. I always wanted to show, like, here's the reason why. That is my AC home vent and my home AC vent. Wow, I said that all backwards. But that will blow air and it's turned right onto me. So I am getting always fresh, cool air on me. So yeah, I forgot I could move the camera. So let's stop at the service center. What truck do you like for long driving, Jake? Asks. I like my Volvos, man. I do have a VNL on the American Truck Simulator. I think I prefer that one. But this is a pretty nice truck. Look at the beautiful headlights. There's these lights here on the top. I can turn it on and off with the high beams. There's the horn. Hey, Nellis. Apple user 866473. Why didn't you buy a VR headset? I do have a VR headset, man. It doesn't hit the same, man. You have a triple TV setup here. It's way more immersive. I can see, you know, I have a 180-degree field of view here, and it's pretty darn good. And it doesn't get heavy after a while, you know. Break this on. Yeah, I prefer triple monitor as well. VR, like, you can't see the buttons, and I do have all the buttons here, and I like pressing the buttons, you know. That's a lot of fun. It's funny though, I did drive once in the just check out where the service center is. Okay, to the right. So I did drive once in a Assetto Corsa in the Volvo S60R. And it's so crazy to have the VR headset showing me the interior of a Volvo S60R and being able to know exactly where you need to push the buttons because it matches real life. So that was pretty cool. Do you have a city horn? I think I do, but I didn't map it. Just a loud horn. Isaiah, yeah, they're pretty expensive nowadays, but you can try to find a used one. It's going to be a lot cheaper. Where's the service? Up ahead. Right here. We're gonna fix the truck. We do have some damage on it. As you can see here, let me show you guys before I fix it. So when you look at the little truck here, for those of you watching on horizontal, and for those watching on vertical, you can see here on this lower left square, there is a little truck drawing, and it shows my damage. It's showing about 27% damage right now, and I need to fix it. So we're gonna do that. If you can, please fix Manchester United too. What do you mean fix? I'm not a developer, man. Service. So let's repair. Let's repair, and let's change the tires. Confirm. So now we're gonna find a job. Have I ever played Wreckfest? I have not. That should be fun. Hey, see you later, Dad Pull Up. I hope to see you again, man. I'm playing ETS. Yes, Brandon. ETS 2 today. So we are here in Sweden, and we can choose a few cities here. Let's see. We have live cattle to take to Denmark. That's kind of far. Goat cheese to the Netherlands. We have Copenhagen. Salzburg, Austria. What else? Do we have electrical wiring to Denmark? So these are the best options, because then when you start moving to the next screens, the pay per mile is very low. We do have something for Stockholm. Let's do that. Even though it's pretty cheap, let's drive to Stockholm and discover the city, because as you can see here, I haven't discovered. The only cities I have discovered are the ones with a big round circle. The small ones are not discovered yet. So let's go to Stockholm. the capital of Sweden, I think. Good morning to Massachusetts. How you doing, Lunar Wolf? Thank you, Jetson. How to fix my Steam crashing during play, Wolf? John Wolf. Have you tried disabling your mods? Do you have any mods on? Mods are usually the culprit when it comes to games freezing. Usually. I won't say always, but usually. Sickertland. Sorry, man, I'm butchering your name. It's this interior from a crashed Volvo. I don't remember if it was crashed or maybe it had some mechanical problems that totaled the car. But it was from a crashed or, you know, a junked car. It was at the junkyard, yes. If you watch my tutorial on the Red app, you can actually see one of the Volvos that donated parts. And a fun fact about that was I was going to the junkyard that day and they had cleared that row of cars just to crush that Volvo. So they were just about to crush it, which crushes my heart. And we have another accident here. And yeah, well, maybe we're gonna have to push through. There's two accidents. So somebody crashed on the other side and somebody crashed here. So we're going over the curb here. We avoid crashing again to other cars. Alright. There we go. We're clear. Oh, good. Turtle Games. What's the wheelbase? The wheelbase here is a Fanatec Club Sport ED 12 Newton meters. So I've got the 12 Newton meters version. And I gotta say, I'm quite happy with it. It's strong enough. I don't need any more. I actually have to tone it down to about 70% because otherwise it gets too heavy. How much is the game to hold the hold set? I assume you're asking about the game or the rig. If you're asking about the game, the price depends on if Steam has a sale. You can buy as cheap as $4.99, as I did here. But you can also buy as expensive as like 20 bucks. How long did it take to finish that crazy build of yours? So it took about 3 years that I've been working on it, like on and off. But if you follow my tutorial, it's gonna be a lot faster because, you know, I had to learn a lot of things and figure out how to do some stuff. You can basically just follow my tutorial and get things working. Redneck, why do I call it Red app? Because TikTok will shadow ban you if you promote other platforms, which is quite annoying, but they do that. Thank you, White is the best. Thanks, man. Thanks. I really appreciate that. And if you can, click the like button. Especially, I don't know what's happening. Yesterday and today, the Red app has been kind of slow. I usually have about 30,000 views and about 200 people watching at the same time on my YouTube. But, oh, I shouldn't have said that. But, yeah, today I don't. It's around 100, which is just low for my average. Do you need all the DLCs for it? No, you don't need all of them. You can buy them as they come, or slower, or faster. It depends on what you want. Sometimes a country that you would really want to drive is behind a paywall, so there's no way behind it. Do I get paid on this game, broski? Yeah, so the game will pay for the trips and deliveries, but obviously that's just game money, not real money. The social media platforms will pay me real money. The Xbox, is this real? No, it's not real. I'm just playing a game, man. Just playing a game. Yeah, I think they did, because I'm at 90 people And when I'm kind of stuck at around 100, that means I'm shadow banned. So I haven't gone to 200, 300 people today. Which Volvo had you taken the dash from? This was a Volvo S60R. But, to be very honest with you, Redneck, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to grow my YouTube. So I really don't care if they blow up. I almost have 200,000 followers on TikTok. I love my followers, but I hate the platform. I do. They're super annoying. They allow a lot of, weird stuff on their platform. Meanwhile, they pretty much shadow ban my videos because they think I'm driving. I understand, it kind of looks like I'm driving. But, once you appeal 40 times and it's always the same outcome, the guy's driving a video game. Dude, stop shadow banning me, man. I used to earn like $3,000 a month on TikTok. And now I'm very lucky if I get like 100. Why not play Assetto Corsa? Or why not play Truck Simulator? Juco, I play Assetto Corsa on Saturdays. And the reason why I don't play Assetto Corsa more on a live stream is because you have to pay attention when you're driving on a track. More than you have when you're driving a truck. So I can read the chat, I can interact with you guys, and usually that is what I want for my live streams. I want interaction. I want to talk to you guys. I want to be helpful. I want to entertain. I don't want to just play a game and you see this dude concentrated in braking areas or apexes and not hitting other cars and not responding to chat. So that's why. So when they convert money from the game to TikTok, then TikTok will pay me. No, that's not how it works. So the game will just pay, fake money. I have 500,000 euros here. This will not convert into anything. Just, I can buy parts for trucks. So we're gonna take this big whatever to Stockholm. There's not a thing called shadow ban. It's a myth. Haha, dude. Yeah, it's a myth that I've been testing, and I can guarantee you it exists. So, and you can check it on my TikTok right now. If you go check out my videos, okay? Look at them, and then pay attention at the numbers. So TikTok pays you when only if the video is a minute long, a minute or longer. So if I post a very similar video, so I know what kind of works with my audience. Usually what kind of works is I show the time lapse of my build or the whole rig because people need to understand what they're looking at, and then I show a little bit of gameplay. Whenever I show a video exactly like that it's a minute long, it'll get 200 views, 1,000 views, 5,000 if it's great. The same video structure posted 45 seconds long that they don't pay me for will hit 2 million views. And go check on my videos. It's gonna happen all the time. Also, I can prove again that there is a shadow ban, because right now, if you look at the numbers of people watching my live stream right now on TikTok, it's only 88 people. And that's because I said the word of the red app. I said the name of that app a few times. So usually when I don't say it, I'll have 300 people watching the same content, the same stuff, the same thing. So how that's not a shadow ban? So it is not a myth. I can 100% guarantee you. Let's go. I think we can finish this delivery today. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Okay, we're clear left and clear right. What made you want to do a Volvo, Leo? I love Volvos. I have 3 Volvos in my garage, real Volvos, one exactly like this. And I've owned 9 Volvos in my life. A Volvo saved my life, and it's just, I love Volvo, so I wouldn't do any other brand. I did build a BMW and a Miata, but I didn't build them for me. I built for friends. Yes, the camera's behind me. That's true. At least that. So by having more views and more followers, that's how you benefit from TikTok. Yes. Well, followers and doesn't mean a lot on TikTok, unfortunately. Like, you may have, like, I have almost 200,000 followers. There's videos that are gonna hit 1,000 views. Okay, sometimes it could be me, sometimes it could be the shadow ban. And always, the lower performance happens whenever TikTok sets my videos to dangerous activities. They think I'm driving. And then I appeal, and by the time the appeal is granted, because I always win the appeals, the video never recovers. So, you know, you see people with 1,000 followers getting videos with millions of views. So I think TikTok in that sense is very good for, you know, with the algorithm to be fair for people. So that is a positive side of it. But it's also a negative for people like me that have 192 almost 1,000 followers on TikTok. Thank you for the follow, guys. I do appreciate, though, anyways, I really do. Every person that follows, interacts with my content, I appreciate you guys. Especially if you're on, you know, like, you're trying to build something similar, you want to know how to do that. Oh, this is heavy. I'm going like, I'm flooring right now. Hey, Doc Bix, welcome back. Yeah, G Jello. Unfortunately, I think they're gonna launch only for PS5, man. I'm sorry. Maybe it's time to retire that PS4, dude. Wow, this load is heavy. I'm flooring, and the truck is not gaining a lot of speed. What am I carrying? Sand. Oh, that's why. That's heavy. That's heavy, Doc. All right. Did I press mute? No. I thought for a second I muted myself unintentionally. I don't know if I read earlier if you want to do a review on the Android Auto dashboard, tested before possible, so I can fix any potential issues. Yeah, absolutely. I can do a review. I can also try to make a video similar to the one I made for the Apple CarPlay. How many hours did it take to build it, user? I didn't log the hours, but I've been working on it for quite a while now, man. But I'm making a tutorial, so that will help people to build a simulator like this with much less time. SRT Thrills, how do you get the GPS on your phone? Yes, Dybix is 100% right. Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. That's a good question, G. I think you can find some used PS5 now for cheap. What is my favorite American truck? I like the VNL, the Volvo VNL 2014. That's the one I'm driving currently. I think that's a pretty cool truck. Does this work for ATS? Yes, I do live stream ATS on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays and Fridays. Oh, look at that. What is that? Got to be something that they actually have here in Sweden. Ovidiu, what config on the PC you need for such a beast of a simulator? Looks so cool. Thank you, man. So my computer is a 9950X3D with a 4090. And the main reason is because I do have a triple TV setup. So you can see here my other rear view mirror, and you can see here the left one as well. So I do have a triple 4K setup. That is very power intensive, and it will basically eat all your FPS. But if you want to just play the game, you can play on a single monitor, 1080p, and you don't need a beast of a computer. Bro, change gears. You're on 5,000 RPMs. No, Entech, I'm not. You see, this is calibrated. It's calibrated to my real-life tachometer. So I have a gasoline tachometer with 8,000 RPMs, and the truck only goes to 2,000 RPMs in the red line. So I calibrated it. So 2,000 RPMs in the truck in the game means 7,500 RPMs. Right now I'm doing about 1,200. Let me see. Yeah, 1,200 exactly RPMs. So yeah, it's not 5,000. It's just calibrated, and it's better for me to have the possibility of looking with my my peripheral view and see the red line instead of the needle just going to 2,000 RPMs. It wouldn't practically move. Samsung boy, welcome back. We are in Sweden today. We're eating meatballs. SRT, where do you buy it at? Steam. You can find the game on Steam. Oh, are you talking about the GPS? Yes, Patreon. Yep, thank you, Doc Biss. That's exactly how you do that. Yeah, we're close. We're gonna go to Stockholm today. You love my monitor, how you can get one. So I have a triple TV setups here. So I have three TVs. They're all 65 inch, 4K and 120 hertz. So you can see here and I do have a little bit of a, the bezel, but it doesn't bother me. You just get so used to after a while. And here's on the A pillar, but I don't even see it. You kind of see, that's where the chat is also, right there. That's you guys right here. Yes, exactly. Because the number doesn't matter to me. I care more about where it is in relation to the full motion of my RPMs. Oh, nice. Yes, we're going to Stockholm today. Have you serviced your car, Damon? Yes, I did. And I actually, I made a video yesterday, and you can watch there on my TikTok. There's a video I posted about the procedure to reset the service light. Because in case you guys weren't here yesterday, the service light was on. Whenever I turned on the gauge cluster, the service reminder would come on. Just past this guy, they're going too slow. Do you have to pay monthly? For now, yes, SRT, but they will release for free once the app is done. To be very honest, SRT, I think he should do like free beta testing and then charge when the app is released, but that's just me. He's doing inverted, but that's his app, and I do want to support him because this is a pretty cool app. Video, did you build the whole thing or ordered from somewhere? No, I built the whole thing, and you can watch the tutorial on my channel on the Red app. How do you connect the dash to the PC? Through Arduinos. Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. Oh, you asked because of the video. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because I had a few questions yesterday on how do I reset the service light. And actually on the video now, there's a lot of people trying to correct me saying that I don't need to do all of that, but I do in fact. The problem is in the car, in the real life, you can just hold the button here and it will reset the service reminder. But in real life, what it does is when you click that button, it will send a request to the ECU that will then record the mileage and then say, okay, reset the light. And then the ECU is the one that does reset it. How does the baseboard have wires that controls the game? Is that a custom dash you build? So I imagine you're talking about the buttons and stuff. So these are Arduinos, man. Everywhere you look around here, I've got 7 Arduinos working in tandem here. Hey, Jelly Ben! How you doing, dude? I'm good, man. How about yourself? Do I mind if I give a small story time of your Volvo S70? Yeah, no, absolutely. I can tell you a little bit more. Greetings to Canada. So I had that Volvo 850 turbo. For those who don't know, my first Volvo was a Volvo 850 turbo in a 1995 one that I purchased in 2005. I had that car for 3 years, and one day I was going to a Boy Scout meeting because I was a den leader at the time, and I was late. I was too fast. I lost control and I hit a tree. I almost died. Volvo saved my life. With the money from the insurance, I bought that Volvo S70, the black one that I posted a couple of times. And that Volvo was in a different city in Brazil, so I had to go pick it up, and it was super well maintained. It was mint. And I kept that car for what, 4 years, 3 years? And then I purchased a Hyundai. Didn't regret the purchase, but I still prefer my Volvos. Oh, you're doing that in real life? Jacob, so don't, man. Don't watch live streams. Don't do that. Pay attention to traffic, man. Where are the rest stop lizards at? I picked one up. I've never drove before, so I'm wondering, how do you know you're still in your lane? Because here it looks like you're going over the line. I don't know how it looks like that, but I am over the lane. Let me show you. I'm over the line now because I was moving the camera, but I'm gonna center, go back in, and this is how it looks. I just know. I don't know. I feel it. Yeah, that's perspective. And also, there's another problem with perspective. The camera is set for my eyes. So your guys are here, right? My hands is just about where the lenses is centered right now. I know that for you on vertical, it looks like I'm to the right, but on people who are watching on the horizontal, they see my my hand is centered. So there is no parallax. So moving the camera from here to here, where my eyes is, it will not change the perspective. So the camera in the game is set for my eyes. So maybe it feels like I'm driving a little bit sideways for you guys, because you're not on my eyes. That's a very simple explanation on how it works. Well, thank you, Robert. Thank you, man. I hope to see you again, dude. Have you considered switching to Moza or doing videos for Moza gear? Look, I did work with Moza about a couple of years ago. If you watch my tutorial, that was sponsored by them. They sent me an R5 bundle. And in fact, if you look closely, the pedal here is a Moza. I don't know if you can see the Moza brand there. This was the one they sent me for free. I like Moza, but the only reason I would change the Fanatec here now is if they send me their newer version and pay me more money. Because back in the day I had less followers, so I did just for the cost of what they sent me. And nowadays, whenever I promote something, I charge money. Exactly, Doc Bix. That's exactly what's going on. Thank you for subscribing, Book. CC, super cool. What are you doing, brother? Can I kindly ask you, is it worth financially yet? Respect. Thank you, dude. It was worth when TikTok was paying me better. So I used to earn about $3,000 a month on TikTok, posting videos. Then something changed with the algorithm, the restrictions on people driving cars. Oh, look, an IKEA. Changed, and now I get $100 every month, and I'm still posting the same quality of content that I usually did in the past. So I am focusing a lot now on the Red app, the channel you are right now. It's still not financially like great, I don't earn a lot of money, but I am starting to earn every month a little bit of money. And if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, that'll help me a lot to grow more here and share my tutorials with more people. Because essentially this channel is for teaching people how to build things like this and entertaining during the live streams. But those are my main objectives. Damien, what happens if... Really? That was very rude. Oh, I could have turned right. What happens if I crash? Nothing, man. Nothing happens. This game does not have crash physics. Oh yeah, no, I don't mind talking about it. I was wrong when I crashed. That is, you know, that's the bottom line. And you got to be able to take in responsibility for the things you do. So I was driving too fast. I crashed. And I learned my lesson. I was 25, 26 years old when I crashed. And nowadays, especially because I have a wife and a daughter, I drive on the speed limit all the time. And that's why I'm, you know, even though I crashed, I never had a single speeding or any ticket whatsoever. I never had any traffic violations on my record. Not here in the US, not in Brazil, not anywhere. Not even parking. I never had a ticket in my life. Oh. Alright, where do you need it? Right there. That's doable. So probably we'll have to go up here and then reverse down here. Imagine if the airbag went off, yeah. However, I'm lucky. That's not gonna happen here. There's nothing inside this airbag cover. Does the setup work with games like Forza? Yes. It works with any games. Any sim racing, actually any game. I can play Roblox here if I wanted to. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit harder than I thought. Because I can't just go around here. Or I can. Oh, I can. No, that's not gonna be too hard. I can go around here. And if you join my Discord, you will see the pictures I posted about my cars. I posted nearly every car that I've owned. Not all of them, but almost. Does the radio work? Yes, the radio works. The air vents don't have air coming through them. And it's a very simple reason. I do have AC on my house all the time. I live in Florida. So I really don't need an AC vent blowing air here for me. Let me show you guys where I'm parking. Right there. And in case you were wondering, I do look at my rear view mirrors when I'm parking. So you can kind of see there. That's what I see in one of my rear view mirrors. Ooh, that's a lot of zoom. Hey Emma, say hello. Hi, do you have any cars cut you off and pull out on you? Yeah, here on the game, a lot. AI here is super dumb sometimes. You have a Moza R16. That's a good one, man. That's a good... I think that's a good balance of power. So, Vuk, it's easier for you to follow my tutorial. If you want to build a simulator like mine, just follow my tutorial, dude. It's gonna be a lot easier. It's not that hard, man. Trust me. I'm no genius, and I learned to do all of that on my own. Still gonna have to fix a little bit here, but we're going on the right place. Is this online or single player? I am on single player right now. It's green, but I want to have it straight. Did you custom build that driving sim, or did you rip the interior out of a truck? Both. I custom built the interior, but I didn't remove from a truck. I removed it from a car. Oh, now I'm to the left. Fine. Well, it's green and it's straight. Can you show us stalling, please? Yes. So, first gear on. Let me put the camera for the pedal here. Foot's not on the accelerator. Kind of dark. But I'll remove my clutch. And it's stalled. Parking brake on. So here we are. We put the sand where the sand needs to be. And let's unload it. Awesome. So how was that? Pretty cheap, but pretty cool. Alright, so let me give you guys my final thoughts, because it's nearly 10 a.m. I don't know actually if I am. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I might come back later. All right, so let me answer some questions. So you emigrated to America. So what do you think of Americans? Just kidding, but can you see a lot of interesting things going on there? No offense whatsoever. Ah, man, I don't think anywhere in the world is perfect. And it's true for America, it's true for Brazil, it's true for anywhere. So I came here because I chose to. I really wanted to move to the United States. I like the culture. I like the country. I became an American. I am a proud American. I believe that it's more than what we see most of the time. And there's good and there's bad. There's things that we have to fight for to improve. There's things we have to accept because it's a democracy. So that's what I think about it right now. So you demolished your car for a game, Ginger Guy. No, man, absolutely, 100% not. I still have my 4 cars perfectly fine in the garage. They're nice and fine. I went, however, to the junkyard. That's where you get cars that are dunked, in case you didn't know about that. But you do have an option to buy parts from cars that are no longer with us. Thank you, Logan. That a Nissan steering wheel digital. So let me, is that a Nissan for you? Don't offend my Volvo, dude. Don't do that. It's 9:53 a.m. here. Yeah, it's just about the same. So you are on Eastern Standard Time as well. It's 9:55. Because obviously I have a delay there, so you're looking at, if you look at the clock here, this is my current time of the day. Oh, New Jersey, yeah, so that's why. We're in the same time zone, man. Oh no, don't worry, Jellybean. If it's too personal, I won't, like if I'm uncomfortable talking about it, I will not talk about it. In your setup, you have an electronic seat from an Audi A6 2009. Can you do a tutorial to make it functional? Yes, I can do that. I don't know if you can notice here that I'm pulling the button and the seat is moving up and it goes down. So the electronic part it's tricky. So I can do a tutorial, but the tutorial is gonna apply maybe to your car. And why do I say maybe? Because some cars will use CAN bus to set the seats. For instance, if you have a memory button, if you have like the function when you take the key out of the ignition and your seat kind of moves backwards. I don't know if the Audi 2009 does that, but that means you will have to bypass the CAN bus. This was the case for this seat right here. So the Volvo 2004 has a CAN bus seat with memory. So what I had to do is basically I had to get the board and solder from where the power comes to straight to where the controls are located on the board. So essentially what you're doing is you're bypassing the ECU of the car because you don't have an ECU anymore. Eventually I will make a tutorial. I can't promise that will be soon because I'm focusing on a tutorial for the electronics here first, and then I will do, you know, all the other parts as well. I wanna teach you guys how to do everything. Like, to be very honest, like whatever you guys need to know about building a simulator like this, I want to help you guys out. Yeah, not a lot of questions, so you guys are pretty quiet today. But thank you so much. Can we get to 10,000 likes on TikTok before I turn off the live stream? And have you guys liked my video on YouTube? I'll just say the name now because I'm about to end the live stream anyway. But I see you guys are hitting that like button. Thank you guys so much. I hope we get to 10,000 likes. I don't know how many likes I have on YouTube right now. I wish they would show me. Let me see here. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't see that I have a video posted yet. Where am I located at? I am in Tampa Bay area, in Central Florida. Let's go out of here. Should we go? Well, we delivered, but we're not gonna do any damage to our delivery. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Thank you, man. Jelly Ben, right? Not Jelly Bean. Can you drive around just a little bit? Just got here and damn interested. Origin, so I'll go around here just because I'm ending my live stream, unfortunately, for the day. So there we go. Let's go around. Let's go. Just get out of here. We're in Stockholm. Let's discover. There's a. Let me put the map here again. So there is a question mark right here. Is that the same place? Oh, to my left. Yeah. An agency. 46 likes. Oh man, you guys are. Like, there's 75 people watching. You guys can like the live stream. Come on. Thank you for letting me know, Digital. Wow, it's so hard to get likes out of YouTube, man. What PCU do you use for the seat? Well, that is a very good question. You do need a very strong one. So I'm using a 10 amp 12 volt power brick. It has to be at least 10 amps. Oops, over the curb there. Yeah, I'll let you know, man. I'll try to test it out today. Tomorrow, I think I'm taking the day off. I was hoping that my day off would be approved by today, even though I don't need it approved, but I still, you know, for good measure, I always like to have it approved. How much did the setup cost, Nate? About $300 in car parts and another $400 in electronics. Hardware, you know, like wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. $700 in total. What comes to mind if you think about Germany? Nordschleife. I really want to go to Nordschleife one day. The Green Hell. Nürburgring. My steering wheel is wobble, bro. Absolutely 100% not wobble, dude. This is welded to metal, man. It has zero flex. I'm moving the whole dashboard. As I push, you see, it's moving the whole dashboard. This is coming up because there's a metal plate, huge metal bar, and that's welded there. So there's zero wobble here, man. None whatsoever. You see it shaking because that's called force feedback, sir. That's just a force feedback doing its work. Oh, there's a Scania dealership. Park here. 50 watt lights on my live stream. We're slow today, man. I'm sad. Let's park here pretty in front of a Scania with my Volvo. Let's back. Oh, let's park besides those Scanias. There we go, nice and dandy. It's not silent. Nordschleife. Something like this, right? I don't know German, so. And I think my gauge cluster stopped again. I think that does only in Euro Truck Simulator. So you'll see the restart process. So it's Arduino. I can turn off with the button here, but it's just easier to come here to my hardware and apply. What was the question? What monitor do I use? So I have triple 65-inch TLC TVs here. So there's a 65-inch TV right here. This is where I see my feedback, what's going on in my live stream, the numbers, TikTok, the red app, the purple app, the green app. The chat window is right here. This, I do have the Philips Hue. So those lights interact with the game. Right now it's daylight, so they're all on. And here is the other 65-inch TV, which gives me roughly around 180-degree field of view. And there's Emma. Emma's right there. Gotta see her. Bored, like always. She's always bored. Yep, she's pretty bored, as usual. And yeah, that's my setup. And you can see here behind me what I do to kind of get the light blocked. I have two big curtains that I can put here. And this is what the curtain looked like. Yeah, so that is a quick tour of my setup. Bob, how much is the setup? It's about $700. Jelly Ben, okay, that's a good one. I mean, some people say like Oktoberfest, and that's yeah. In Brazil, in the city that I lived, we have a lot of German people that moved there in the early century, in the early 1900s, and we do have a city very close by to ours, Wittmarsum, and they still have people speaking German there. It's a German colony, and I love going there for food, man. The food is amazing, and they always have Oktoberfest there. You're from Austria. Nice. Yes. Oh, that's sweet, man. The 24 hours. One day I will go. And we'll move from one day to day one. Book, is it possible to make a similar setup like you on a 48 aluminum frame? Yes. It's absolutely 100% possible, Book. The only problem you'll face is that you might have a harder time with the different shapes of dashboard. So if you're doing a Volvo, let me just turn off the engine here. So if you're doing a Volvo, it's going to be a little harder because you have the metal bar there in the back and the angles are not quite straight. The BMW is even harder. So it is possible, but you might have more difficulties. So what I have here is the metal bar. If you watch my tutorial on my channel, you'll see there's a big metal bar that runs across here. And that is what connects to the airbag, which is not there anymore, and connects to the steering wheel, the steering rack. So that's why this is like solid. This is not going anywhere because this is welded to that metal. Did I kidnap her? She's been here for a while. Trust me, she's on her own accord. There she is. She's right there. She's bored. Turn the camera here as well. Did you buy a new garage? I do have a garage here. I think I bought one. I don't recall. Alright guys, I gotta go. It's 10:07, so I've been here actually longer than I usually do. But I really appreciate you guys watching my live stream, sharing some time with me, being passengers on my car. I do hope that I can see you guys again on the next live stream. Hey Grentico, I didn't see you there, man. A bit later today. Yeah, man, sorry dude, I'm just finishing my live stream, man. And for some reason YouTube was very slow today, and also TikTok. Both of them were very slow. I was just not as entertaining today, I guess. So I'm sorry. And I had only like 50 likes on my live stream, so don't forget to like before I go. Hello Molana. Hello Rojo. Alright guys, gotta go. As always, stay safe. Don't forget to hit the like button before I go. I usually leave the live stream on for a couple minutes. I didn't forget, so don't worry about it. I'm just finishing up things, turning off, and I give you guys some time to hit the like, subscribe, follow if you're not, and then I will see you guys again tomorrow. Last question there. So Vuk, what shifter do I use? I use a generic USB shifter. If you watch my tutorial, you'll see that. Exactly the one I use there. Alright guys, stay safe, and I see you on the next live stream.